So a lot of people don't understand, but the process matters. When you're getting pre-approved to buy a home, it's unfortunate because I see it from all different angles. I get clients that come over to me that's got pre-approved once or even twice before, but how the lender pre-approves you is imperative, and it's going to set the tone for how complicated and stressful your process is going to be, or how simplified and educational it will be as you go through the proper steps of buying a home. And what I mean by that is that, you know, the old phrase, garbage in, garbage out. Some people come to me and they say, hey, I already got pre-approved. I sent them a pay stub and some bank statements. They pull my credit, say, hey, this is what I am. True real estate professionals know that's a garbage pre-approval. Okay, that's not even a pre-approval. It's called what we call a pre-qual, meaning they really didn't do anything except skim the top. And in the lending world, the devil is in the details. It's never about the initial guideline. It's always about the guideline below it, or even one below that could make or break your deal. So that's why when we do a full-blown pre-approval, we're doing everything up front that the underwriter is going to do on the back end. So we're getting in front of that for them. Additionally, and most importantly, the consultation. So if you don't get a true one-on-one consultation where you're seeing the numbers, how they work, how they play together, reverse engineering stuff, looking at scenarios together, if you don't get that and you just get, yeah, well, the lender, we went over the numbers, you said I'm approved for $600,000 and this is what my payment would be, you know, roughly, you know, believe it or not, like there is no way you're going to set yourself up for success going through that process. A lot of people in my lending world think I'm absolutely insane because I take that additional 30 minutes or even an hour to sit down with each and every client because it is so tedious and it is so in-depth, and I got to prepare and present to everybody. But I do that because I realized when I bought my first home, I was even in the lending world and I was scared to death. So how can I make sure that I remove all the mystery and the smoke and mirrors and the complexities of it all and have it make sense? Because you can be the smartest person in the room, but if you cannot eloquently explain and make me understand, then it doesn't really matter how smart you think you are, to be honest with you. So that's why the consultation, if you don't get that, you need to start looking around or give me a shout. And not to sound like a weenie, but honestly, our process is second to none. Most people don't fully pre-approve you. That's okay, fine if you want to roll the dice on that. Most people don't give you an in-depth one-on-one consultation. That's fine. Something called a verification of employment. Most lenders don't order that until you're under contract. And if you ever had a loved one or a friend say, oh, I was in the middle of escrow and our loan fell out because of our debt to income or our income wasn't great enough, well, that's on the lender because they should have ordered that up front, because it doesn't matter what I think your income is or what that lender thinks your income is. Fannie and Freddie say, hey, if this is how you're paid, this is how you calculate it. And most importantly, which is what they did not do with the verification, is they did not justify it. And there's a lot of weird guidelines that go with justifying income. The process you'll receive is going to set tone for how crazy this home buying process can be, but it really doesn't have to be if you do it the right way.